no. Oh no, that is straight up like a poltergeist type situation. You know what? It's a good thing she's on the toilet. I would certainly pee myself in that instance. What's up, Rad Fam? I've done a few deep dives into creepy, like, Ask Reddit threads, and quite a few of you have been asking to see more because you dig it so much. So that's what we're doing today. Today we're going to dive into another scary Ask Reddit thread, and this one poses the question: Nightworkers of Reddit, what's the spookiest / creepiest thing you've ever seen at work? Oh, and the night shift is quite the spooky time to see some paranormal shiz. Now this thread is archived and has quite a few replies, and we're only going to cover a handful today. So like always, I'm going to leave a link down in the video description to this thread, so if you want to go explore more of the posts, you can certainly go do that. So let's get to it. I love doing these types of videos because I've been an active Reddit and Imgur user for 10 years now. Oh my god, that's weird to say. So if you're sleeping on Reddit, oh, you need to wake up, because if you're looking for some nightmare fuel, Reddit is plentiful with that stuff. I'm the night manager of a castle, which also operates as a hotel. Okay, so right off the bat, that sounds like a job description where they would probably have quite a few spooky stories that they can tell, because working at a castle at night that also operates as a hotel, I feel like they've seen some stuff. I occasionally find the gates open when I do my rounds, which can be worrying. And fuses also tend to blow quite often, which will leave you in complete and utter darkness. Okay, already setting the tone for some very spooky vibes. You know, I'm gonna pass on this. I'm too big of a fraidy cat to be wandering around in an old castle in the dark with a gate that should be locked now open. Yeah, no thank you. There was one night though, at about 3 in the morning, the witching hour, when I was walking across the courtyard. I looked up to see a woman staring at me from one of the room's windows, which I could have sworn was unoccupied that night. That is literally sending shivers down my spine, and I have goosebumps on my legs right now from reading that. Just from reading this, I'm already getting scared. I can't imagine what I would do in that situation. Probably cry. She watched me for about half an hour as I collected wood for the fire and did my rounds. When I got back to the reception desk, I found the fire list, which shows all of the guests that are in the house at the moment. But I decided not to look to see if the room was actually occupied. I've also had other staff members tell me stories about the ghosts that supposedly hang around. Luckily, I've not seen anyone else yet. Okay, how could they not go check right away? Not only from like a creepy paranormal standpoint, but also from a, hey, is someone breaking into our hotel, staying in a room that they're not paying for? I would have personally went straight to that book and check to see if that room was occupied. Would I then go up by myself? Hell not. But I would probably like phone the police to say like, hey, I think we might possibly have a break-in. I don't feel comfortable going by myself. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a very understandable thing. I'm sure police officers get that a lot. That being said, it did say that staff members have also reported spooky stuff happening. Oh, that is so frightening. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work there. While doing my rounds around the building, I swear I would hear someone talking, but I could never find anyone. Oh, I don't like this one bit. This is like the scene of a scary movie. Passing someone as I was headed away from a dead end, then passing them again around the corner. What? They're just like passing this person that has no business being there? I don't understand. I would see the person, I would stop in my tracks, look at them and be like, hey, who are you? Where'd you come from? And then like if they just ignored me or like looked at me very creepy or they looked creepy, you know, I would hightail it out of there. I wouldn't continue walking past them. Oh, but then again, you don't want to walk next to them either. Okay, this is weird. Walking outside the building, I look up and see a shadow walking across a windowed hallway when I knew no one else is in the building. You know, I get it. You got to make that coin. You got bills to pay. Maybe some mouse to feed, at least your own. So like, I get why you wouldn't just like up and quit because one creepy thing happened. But I feel like this would be such an unsettling experience that I don't know how you could like go on to function. There's just no way I would ever feel safe walking in those dark hallways by myself after experiencing such a creepy thing. Like, you'd have to tell your manager, right, that you've experienced these things. I would look on security camera. I would maybe even wear like a GoPro strapped to me in the future. I worked third shift at this place, and the ladies' bathroom was in the office, so you had to go up there by yourself. One night, I walk up there and I just felt like I was being watched. no. So I get to the bathroom, shut the door, and lock it behind me. I mean, we've all been in those situations, right? Where you're like alone and like you're in somewhere that's after hours or somewhere that's dark or unfamiliar to you maybe. And like you get that paranoid feeling that like someone's going to pop out at any moment, right? I mean, we've all been there. Come on. You need to get a key to get into that bathroom after hours. I set the key on the floor next to me, drop my pants, sit on the toilet, do the business. Then the door flies open and the light shut off. Oh no. Oh no, that is straight up like a poltergeist type situation. You know what? It's a good thing she's on the toilet. I would certainly pee myself in that instance. The on-off switch literally gets pushed up right before my eyes with no hand attached. Oh my god, what? Needless to say, I would have peed my pants if I wasn't already on the toilet. Yeah, same. Very relatable. So she saw the light switch move, but no one was moving it, but she saw it move. So it wasn't like the bulb was going bad or there's like some bad wiring in the light. She actually saw it move. So something moved it, but nothing was there. Well, something was there. Was it a ghost? I think this might be the scariest one, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Ugh. Oh no, yep, there's no way I'm going to use a public bathroom in the future and not remember this. Oh, ew, gross. A ghost that watches you pee. That's even more disturbing than a normal ghost. I do third and first shift at a group home. Most of the duties include cleaning, sweeping, typical housekeeping duties. I was up front in the kitchen making myself some tasty oatmeal one day while my coworkers in the back doing hallway coverage for 8 boys. I was the only one on that side of the house at all, and I kind of felt like I was being watched. But I'm kind of skittish anyway, so I'm used to ignoring that. See, like, I can relate to that. I'm not someone that's like paranoid all the time that someone's watching them, but certainly in certain situations I have felt like that. Again, going back to the bathroom one we just read, like that is such an unshakable feeling though. If you feel like something is lurking behind you, watching your every move, like, ugh, that is like one that's really hard to get rid of and try to like rationalize, right? But clear as day, I hear footsteps coming up the hall and I assume it's Phil coming to switch off and tell me to go hang out in the back. But he stops for some reason and I'm reaching into the closet to grab a napkin. I swear I felt a hand across my lower back, like when someone you know well is just trying to get by you. I was so fully confident that it was Phil that I was terrified when I turned around and saw that I was still alone. Okay. You know, someone like entering your bubble of personal space can already be kind of uncomfortable. That can already like jolt you if you're not expecting it, right? But then to turn around and see that no one's there, like that's a hard thing to think you've imagined, right? Someone clearly touching your back. If it's something like brushes across your arm, moves your hair, you know, you can say like the wind, there's like a draft somewhere in this house, there's a window open, there's a fan, you know what I mean? But like pressure of someone like touching you, that is such a hard feeling to try to rationally explain when there's nothing there that touched you. The first thing I would do is I would yeet myself out of that room, go find Phil and be like, hey bud, this just happened. What the heck? Because I would want to know like what other people's opinions were, and I'd also want to know if anyone else has had similar experiences. I don't know why. Maybe to like so you feel more justified in your experience. Though hearing other people talk about creepy instances that they would have experienced would just make me more scared though. So maybe it'd be best to not know. Because then you can just be like, oh, I imagined it, even though like you're pretty sure you didn't imagine it. Yeah, okay, unsettling, don't like that. Okay, awesome. Then I think that does it for today's video. We're going to end it there on a very creepy note. Now I'm like super conscious of my body and feeling like something's going to touch me at any moment because my back is exposed. That's great. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps out this channel and this video and this community, the Rad fam. You guys are so rad. And if you haven't yet seen it, here's the video I posted previously. It's up on the screen. You can go click it and watch it for a spooky good time. Until next time, keep up the radness, and I hope a ghost doesn't touch you while you're working the midnight shift. Bye! And then to try to ease the spooky vibe so you don't go off to sleep with some nightmares, here is Frankie and Charlie just doozing away. I hope you have as good a night's sleep as these two do all the time, because they're cats.